This is a continuation of the review for the TOEFL test of the error correction. In this case, error correction meaning the verbal part. This is a parallel structure. So, in good English, an attempt should be made to make the language as even in balance as possible. The balance is called parallel structure. You can change parallel structure, you can achieve parallel structure by making the forms as similar as possible. Now, the following is an example of a sentence that is not parallel. I like to sing and dancing. Okay. Since this is my native language, I don't necessarily need to apply the rule. I can hear that it's wrong. Okay? And this is where you should try to get, as far as grammar is concerned, is to recognize the sound of good grammar and bad grammar. But in the meantime, we will study it and learn the structure. Okay? I like to sing and dancing. Now the problem is, in this sentence, is not the expression to sing, and the problem is not the word dancing. The expression to sing is correct by itself, and the word dancing is correct by itself. Now, both of the following sentences are correct. I like to sing. I like dancing. The problem in the incorrect example is that to sing and dancing are joined together in the sentence with and. They are different forms where it is possible to have similar forms. The example is therefore not parallel. It can be corrected in two ways. Here we have an example of I like to sing, to dance, both prepositional phrases, okay, and they contain a noun. I like singing and dancing. That is correct. They're both continuous verbs. Okay, I like singing and dancing. Now, two issues in a parallel structure that you should be familiar with are, one, the use of the parallel structure with coordinate conjunctions, and two, the use of parallel structure with paired conjunction. Now, we'll talk about those. Okay. Right now, we'll talk about the parallel structures. This is the parallel structure with coordinate conjunction. Okay? Both of the coordinate junctions, the job of the coordinate junction and, but, are, is to join together equal expressions. In other words, what is on one side of those words must be parallel to what is on the other side, meaning they must be of the same construction, meaning you use a verb, noun, so forth. These conjunctions can join, as we pointed out, nouns or verbs or adjectives or phrases or subordinate clauses. They must join together two of the same things. Now here we have some examples. She is not a teacher, but a lawyer. You can stay home or go to the movies with us. My boss is sincere, friendly, and nice. The papers are on my desk or in the drawer. And I am here because I have to be and because I want to be. Coordinate conjunctions, but, and, so forth. Okay, or. Okay. Now, in the first example, the coordinate junction but joins two nouns, teacher and lawyer. In the second example, the coordinate junction or joins two verbs, stay and go. In the third example, the coordinate conjunction joins three adjectives, sincere, friendly, and nice. In the fourth example, the coordinate junction or joins two prepositional phrases, on my desk and in the drawer. And the last example, the coordinate conjunction and joins two clauses because I have to be and because I want to be. To sort of make it easy for you to remember this, here is a table, parallel structure with coordinate conjunctions, and you can see same structure and but are, and same structure. And here we have same structure, comma, and but are, same structure. Now we have some exercises giving this a little practice and a little example, okay? In this thing they have put parentheses around the coordinate conjunction, and then down they make a correction. They say put I if it's correct, C if it's incorrect, and C if it's correct. And you can see this has an I, so it must be incorrect. And let's take a look at it. The movie was really scary, but was still pleasure. Okay. Well, the unfortunate thing here is we have put a noun with an adjective. Okay, scary is an adjective, pleasure is a noun. And so we must put in that place an adjective to make it balanced, to make it parallel. Okay? Was still quite pleasurable. Okay? And that makes it correct. And number 2, he said that he was sorry and that he would make amends. Okay? This is correct. As you can see, they have the C out here that says it's correct. It is a parallel structure. He was sorry and he would make amends. Both are adjectives, and it is correct. Let's go down to number 3. I'll do a few of these. The leader spoke of the need for idealism, integrity, and dedicate. Well, not correct, right? Not correct because these are adjectives. Idealism, integrity, and dedicate is a verb. And so we would have to put in there, the leader spoke of the need for idealism, integrity, and dedication. Okay? Let's go down to number 4. The ball player was not very tall and was quite athlete. Okay? Not correct. As for we don't have parallel structure. Here we have tall, which is an adjective, and athlete, which is a noun. So we need to put a adjective here to make it correct. To make it correct, we will say the ball player was not very tall and yet was quite athletic. Okay? Let's do one more. To contact me, you may call on the phone, write a letter, or send a fax. This is correct because essentially we have phrases here which are equal. There are actions that you can take to contact me, write, phone, letter, fax. So that is correct. Now, what I would suggest you to do is do some of the other ones for your own practice. Stop the tape and do these. I'll move it down a little bit more so you can have all of them as shown. Okay, there's 10 of them. And stop the tape and do them. Here we're going to do parallel structure with paired conjunctions. Now, some of these paired things or comparison type of things. They are used, like, for example, conjunctions both and, either, or, rather, nor, not only, but also. They are common phrases used to make sort of a comparison. So now let's take a look at the ones they have as an example. I know both where you went and what you did. Now, this, as you can see, this is the structure is correct because we're saying I know both where you went and what you did. Okay? We're talking about essentially the same thing. Either Mark or Sue has the book. The tickets are neither in my pocket nor in my purse. He not only works hard but also plays hard. Now, in the first example, the pair conjunction both and is followed by parallel clauses where you went and what you did. In the second example, the pair conjunction either or is followed by parallel nouns, Mark and Sue. In the third example, the pair conjunction neither nor is followed by parallel phrases in my pocket and in my purse. In the last example, the pair conjunction not only but also is followed by parallel verb phrases, works hard and plays hard. Again, we have a chart here that gives us a visual idea of what this is. We have over here, but, either, nor, not only, same structure, and, or, no, but also same structure. And as you know, these go together. These are pairs, both and, either or, neither nor, not only but also. They are pairs, and they normally go together. Okay, we have some examples here. We have this one that says, they use C for correct, I for incorrect, and then put the parentheses about those that contain the words or group of words that should be parallel. Okay? So we have here, it's incorrect. Okay? Now, if you're a native speaker, you will hear that it's wrong, but then again, practice, you will be at that point. He not only plays football, but also baseball. Okay? This is wrong. Why? Because this is more or less a phrasal, a verb phrase, plays football, and we can't say this baseball. We must use a verb there. So the correction is he not only plays football, but also plays baseball. Now, in the second one, it is correct. The children were either praised or scolded for their behavior. That is correct. The children were either praised or scolded. Okay? Number 3, there is food to eat both in the refrigerator and the freezer. Both to eat, both in, and the freezer. That is correct. There is food to eat both in the refrigerator and the freezer because we're comparing two nouns, freezer, refrigerator, and freezer. Okay. I would say again, as I said before, stop the video and see if you can do the rest of these examples.